Breakfast Maths. Today we move on to puzzle number 3, a take on Sudoku and shapes combined. If you know the rules of a Sudoku, please skip ahead, but be aware that the numbers have been replaced with shapes. For those who do not know how a Sudoku works, please listen to the next few simple rules. The first rule is that only one of each different shape can go into a single row, column, or box of 6. Each row, column, and box should contain one of all of the shapes. As you can see, we have puzzle 3 on the screen now. If you'd like to pause the video now to have a go, please do so. If you're struggling a bit with it, hang around as I will give a clue on where to begin in a few moments. Once you finish the puzzle, have a look at the end of the video to have a look at the solution. If you're a bit stuck, do have a look at the clue, and I will also provide the full work-through solution later in this video. The clue to this puzzle is to start off with the black circles. This should then hopefully enable you to fill in some of the shapes and then complete the whole Sudoku. On to the solution now. So, if you had the clue, you'll know that we need to be starting with the black circles. So, if we look on the right hand side, we've got 2 black circles in 2 of the columns. That means in the 4th column along, we're going to need a black circle here. Okay, if we then look across the middle 2 rows, we can have the bottom of the middle 2 rows has already got a black circle in it. So we need one in the row above, which, as there's a black circle in the left-hand column, we want one in the middle column. Now, if we then drag down to the bottom left-hand box of 6, we can see we've got 2 black dots already filled in the left, far left, so the first column and the second column. So we need one in the 3rd column at the top. So now all the black dots are filled in, so we can move on to a different shape. Now let's just scan the board and see which any of the columns or rows have 2 in already. So we can look to see the red triangles on the left hand side going in columns. So we can see there's one in the 1st column and one in the 3rd column. So we need to look in the 2nd column. So we can have a triangle in the top box on the middle column there. Okay, and then if we look, are there any other ones? So, if we look across in the bottom row, we can see that there's a heart along the top line and a heart coming down one of the columns. So what that means is we can have a heart in the bottom middle of the 2nd column here. Okay, and then if we look up with the hearts, carrying on with them, we can put a heart in the top left box in the 2nd row. Okay, and then if we go across in the top row, if we carry on with the hearts, we can put a heart in the 4th column here in that very top row, as there's a heart going up in the middle one, or the 5th column there. Now, the last box for hearts is the middle right box. So we've got one heart going across in that sort of 3rd row there. So we want in the 4th row in the very far right column, so in the 6th column. Okay, and that's it for hearts. So now we need to have a look at the board and sort of see where else we can fill in. And if we look in the 2nd column, we've got 5 out of the 6 shapes already filled in. So we need to put in the pink star in that one there. So if we have a look across to see... So if we have a look and see the red triangles going across, we can see in the 5th column that the first space can't be a red triangle, the fourth space can't be a red triangle, and the sixth space can't be a red triangle, meaning the third one has to be the red triangle here. Now, what that then leaves for us is the yellows in that same box. The yellow square can't be in that right-hand column, so it has to be in the fifth column. And then there's one left in that box, which is the green cross there. If we go across to row 3 with that green cross, we can put in the first column in the fourth row a green cross, and above that green cross we can have what's left, which is a yellow square here. And then at the bottom of that first column we've got the pink star, and then if we go across, remaining with the big pink star, in the sixth row in the fifth column we can put a pink star, and then going up in the top right hand row number 2 we can put a pink star, and then going across in the top row we can have a pink star in the third column. And then continuing that first box, we have got a green cross left in that box. And then if we look across in the top row, we have only got one left, which has to be the green cross again. And then if we follow that down in the fourth column, we've also got another green cross. And then if we continue with that bottom left hand box, we've got one left, which is going to be a yellow square, followed by, if we then move that across to the right, in that fourth column we've got another yellow square there, and then that's all the yellows, all 6 of those. And now what's left, we've got a red triangle in that same column, in the fourth column, going up to there, and the last one in the bottom right box as another red triangle. I hope you enjoyed that colourful Sudoku, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment anything you want to see in the next videos.